Ho, 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 hey, hey, ho, hey, hey. It's your favorite cowboy coming in to say Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata to you. What's up, y'all? Beau Nair coming in, hanging out here on the tick and the tack while it lasts, man. Ho, ho, ho. The party's only going till the party is going. And I'm here to bring the party. You know that, Shaquille O'Neal, always coming in. To fix what ails you. I feel like a doctor. And it's not, I don't have a medical license to call myself a doctor. Just sometimes, like Dr. J. You know, the basketball guy, Dr. J. Dr. Demento, I don't think he was any more of a doctor than Captain Crunch was actually a pilot in a ship. But when they call me Dr. Dragon Dick, oh man, anything can happen. Speaking of, tell your mother I'm going to come over to fix her gaps and cracks. She got quite a gap and quite a crack. I gotta admit, it's pretty crazy. See your mother's gaps and cracks. So, ladies and gentlemen, pick yourselves up some gaps and cracks, or don't. Leave them wide open, hanging there like a doorway, like the barn door. Something's escaped the barn. I'm just rolling up my sleeves here. I like to roll up my sleeves, get to work. Gives me that feeling like, rolling up your sleeves and getting to work. I don't know. What kind of work are you doing to roll up your sleeves? I don't know. Something where you're going to get your hands a little dirty, maybe a little sticky. Not on my piano, though. You all know I'm a piano player. It's something to pride myself in, take my skills seriously. But if you're going to come play my piano, you got to make sure you got clean hands. That's the thing about a piano. Everybody can touch it. So sometimes a public piano can be a little sticky experience. I don't like that too much. So, I play it anyway. I'm not afraid of any piano. I just don't want to touch what you've been touching. You go in the bathroom, take a dump, wipe your ass, don't wash your hands, and then play the piano, and then I got to play the piano? I don't want to be out there wiping it down. But hey, you ever been in a strip club and seen a stripper wipe the pole down? That might cause a fight. Whoa, what are you saying? You got to wipe the pole down after I use it? Hey, Esmeralda, I'm just saying, the way you was sliding around that, I feel like you were leaving some lip down. I just didn't want to lick the pole Rudy Sarzo style and lay it down like that. I seen a full-on fist fight happen in a strip club down in New Orleans. New Orleans. If you're from there, you say New Orleans. If you're not from there, you don't want to sound like you're trying to say it too hard. You know what I'm talking about? I think you do. Will I answer your questions? I will answer your questions. If you give me some good questions to answer. I've answered some low-hanging fruit questions, but ask me something interesting. You get to know me. It's like ladies out there. You want to feel like guys are interested in more than just your, physical assets, right? You want a guy that gets to know you, wants to know something about you. I feel the same way. As long as we're going to be incidental lovers. I don't want to jump the gun there, but ask me some questions and I'll give you some answers. If you don't ask any questions, I could just stand here and pontificate on anything in the whole known universe that I'm an expert in. What that is, I don't know. But things happen, you know. You know that things happen. I know things happen. Part of life is things happening. You ever see that guy, Uncle Pappy? He talks a lot about life and all the great things in life, the things are happening. I'm not going to accept people joining me live. I don't know if y'all were here a couple months back. I had a live and I just started to add some people. And there's some weird freaking people out there in the world, y'all. What? There's a guy over there in India told me I had a handsome mustache. Ain't nothing your mother doesn't know, but I don't need some guy over on the other side of the world to tell me that. That's kind of weird. Where am I from? It's a planet called Earth, third rock from the sun. You might have heard of it. Not too close to Uranus, but you never know how orbits may align. Where are you from is the bigger question. Come on, y'all. Tell me, where are you from? Put it there in the comments so I know. I might have been to your town. I might have done something. I might have done a couple of things. I might have had relations with a young lady that turned out to be your mother. I may be your father. I don't know. Darth Nair. Beau Vader. Nashville, Louisiana. Now you're talking, man. Have I had some hush puppies, Maine? Man, I had some buttered mussels up there in Maine. Woo-hoo! I ain't talking about the food. I had somebody apply a little Last Tango in Paris with the wax paper on my love mussel. Oh, my goodness gracious. Talking about odd, right? Talking about too much coffee and herbal tea, if you know what I'm saying. I think you do. Actually had a really good time up there in Maine. Went way beyond Portland. A lot of people just come to Maine, they go to Portland. It's a lovely town, but man, you got to get up in the wilderness. Woo! Had some good times up there. At Louisiana, man, a little swampy. I got a little that swamp ass you get when you're down there too long in the swamps. But man, I had some good times in Louisiana. My daddy used to take me all over there. We used to go to different barrel houses and a couple turpentine camps, crazy stuff. And I used to sit and watch the boogie woogie piano players, and that's how I learned to play. Got into it, right? You got to be nice, man. Hey, he's been okay. I don't mind. I'm rubber, you're glue, blah, blah, blah. Anything you say to me, I put on a rubber and take it to your mother. Hey, man, I put on rubbers because it's raining. Do they still call them galoshes? I got some galoshes. Y'all got galoshes? I don't know. It's not raining here in Southern California. You know that song, It Never Rains in Southern California? Last winter, I would have said, you're crazy. Now I've said, I could use some. A little downpour, a little something to run down my... Don't make me. Don't make me. Oh, you made me. I pulled that button. I'm going to put it back there. Save it for your granny. I'll do a little visit at the nursing home. I like to run through there so you can grab a piece before I head out. We watch a little Golden Girls marathon. Y'all like the Golden Girls? How do you not like the Golden Girls? I mean, damn. It's crazy though, man. The mother and the Golden Girl's supposed to be like 80. She be playing pickleball now, dude. You're doing all sorts of stuff. They've shot that show now. All the ladies would be in their 80s, and the mother would be like 107. I can't pick up the pickleball paddle, but I can still pick up a pickle. A pickle. That's what I'm trying to talk. I can't get into the Golden Girls like that, like I get into the Spice Girls. What kind of cowboy hat is that? It's one that I wear in the summertime. It's a little bit lighter, lets a little bit more breathability to my brain and my skull. You should check out my brain. Hey, how about that? Maybe check out a leather whip that I have hanging on the back wall. Or one of them razor strops. My grandpappy Nair used to tell me that his daddy used to take that razor strap off the rod, a big thick piece of leather. They used to take the straight razor to sharpen it on. Used to take that off the wall, whip him till it was black and blue. Man, the 20th century parenting was rough. Everybody got in line though. Not like these out of control children today, flapping their lips at you. What you gonna do? Make me get the Switch off the tree? I'm gonna play Nintendo Switch. What are you gonna do? Man, what are you going to do about your out-of-control children? Sounds like Back to the Future, right? No, Marty, it's your children. Listen, we are all going into the future. You have to step into the future or... That's right, you're going to die. You got to welcome yourself to the jungle. We got to get back to the jungle. The garden. Eden. The Garden of Eden. Eden, Poussoir. I believe she was a dancer back in the 60s at the Tropicana. Eden Poussoir used to dance before Belle Barth would come on and lay down them crazy jokes that you can't tell anymore because they're slightly racist. Some of those people, man, they were of their time. You could be of your time, or like me, you could be completely timeless. When people look back hundreds and thousands of years from now, at this time, think of how much I'm going to represent of what was going on here. It's crazy, right? In my dreams, in your dreams, wet dreams, of course. Shaquille O'Neal, please. This TikTok, we're trying to keep it kind of family friendly. I haven't pulled out what's in my pocket. I haven't told you whether I'm wearing pants or not. Everything's just on the up and up or dangling on the down low. The DL, as we call it. Around here, I don't know what you call it around there, but don't forget, your granny, too, could benefit from gaps and cracks. The substance that will whack it right up there. I do know what an episiotomy is. Yes, I do. Well, come on, give me some more questions. I feel like I'm just telling you all the stuff you need to know and telling some stories. And I could tell stories all afternoon long. Oh, you want me to play a song? Huh. When you're in my pants, I do a dance, and we can lean on each other. I don't know. I'm just having some fun with you. But I'm having a good time. It's August in 2024. Can you believe it? It feels like the future, the present, and the past all at once. What are we doing here? It's for us all to figure out. Of course, the fungus can help. The fungus among us. That's right. Do I need to play a mini accordion here to get you to listen to me? Zone in. Oh my goodness. Playing a mini accordion. Playing a mini accordion. No, I ain't playing that. What's my mother's favorite instrument? I'm glad you asked. Your mother's favorite instrument is the oboe. Because every night she keeps saying, oboe, oboe, oboe. That's right. Yeah, with a little tuba action too. A little tuba four. Good to see you. Wow, I'm seeing these people flipping up and in, and I don't know how to. Over on the Instagram, you can do the wave thing. I don't know how to wave to people, but here's a hand for you. Give yourself a hand. Wow. Okay. How can you type while doing that with your hand? That's what I'd like to know. You're typing with your nose? Okay, you could do that. Somebody asked me, Beau Nair, how does it feel to know that people are pleasuring themselves while looking at you? It feels great. Got to tell you, it feels pretty great. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your appreciation of me. The Beau Nair Appreciation Society is just out of control. I love it. I love that kind of stuff. You're so cheeky. Oh, man, you want me to do what? I don't know. Maybe I could. No, I can't do that. This ain't no OnlyFans. You are my OnlyFans. You are my biggest fan. Do a couple buttons and then rip them off. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Here we go. Going up to the top. And then, you like that? All right, let's like the Incredible Hulk. Except I ain't got them. See, the problem with the Incredible Hulk, think about this. He grows so physically large that all of his clothes fly off. Break off. Except for his pants. Come on, man. Gotta show that incredible dong off to the public. Let them see it. Make it all ready. We are all ready for that kind of a thing, aren't we? You have to buy into this thing that he somehow wore elastic pants, and they all frayed and shredded around the edges, but they didn't break in the loins department. It's very possible that all of him, except for his loins, grew big and green. But down below was just a little string bean. Maybe it's like the Jolly Green Giant, a eunuch. You didn't know the Jolly Green Giant was a eunuch? Come on. Do I got to tell you everything going on out there in the world? Whew. It's like when I told you that Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben were the same person. Oh, you didn't believe that, did you? But where is she now? Come on, Uncle Ben. Transbender is what we call them. Man, you walked right into that like a closet that you haven't been able to get yourself out of. Step on out. Why don't you step on out of the closet? I like some of your questions you're asking, but they would require me to unleash some stories that aren't really appropriate for the tick and the talk right here, right now. You catch me over on the Instagram, I might let my tongue a little looser than I do over here. I'm sensitive. Look, if you got kids on here and stuff like that, I don't want to be overly corruptible in the department of... We'll keep it cool, right? Don't got to talk about things we do, things we get into or whatever. You know it. West Tennessee. Whew. West Tennessee. Man, I had some good times out there. Are you out where they're building that big battery factory near Brownsville? Man, that's going to be cool. That's going to be American made. I'm all behind it. Make something in America. I'm going to buy it. That's right. I'm going to get the biggest battery I can. Woo! Lights will never go out. Maybe. It's possible, but you never know. So what are y'all doing this afternoon? Is everybody just hanging out? Somebody yesterday, I was doing a live over on the Instagram, and they had just taken a break from work right when I went on, and we were getting some messages back and forth, and they had to go back to work. And I felt for them because When you get us, we have this me time, right? We time. Not their time. They don't deserve you like I do. I appreciate you being here. I do. Of course, I'm a Tegan and Sarah fan. What kind of cowboy do you think I am? Yeah, I do get stereotyped a lot. That's something I talk about now and then. You know what? A lot of people see somebody that looks like me, and they attribute a lot of things that don't fit my belief system and don't fit who I am as a person. I could change the way I look, but that ain't what it's about. It's more about taking somebody that might have that stereotype of saying, oh, you're kind of this person or that, and showing them by the way that I live that I ain't what you think I am. And maybe not everybody that looks like me is like you think they are. And just maybe you're not like other people either. You're kind of unique in your own way, right? Everybody unique in their own way. You want to hang in a group, you could do it. Do it as an individual, right? Be in a partnership. Don't be a missing piece of a... Remember Shel Silverstein, the missing piece in the Big O? I gave your mother the Big O, and I didn't make it into the sequel, but whew! The ride that this mustache has received is legendary by anybody's proportions in the facial hair rodeo. Oh, man, am I trying to thread the needle here on the tick and the tack. Early on, when I came on here, was a little freer with myself and kind of let a couple things out there, got my live shut down. So as long as I want to come on here and hang with people and see what you're all about, I'm going to keep... No. It's not about watering myself down. That's not it. It is kind of like a game you play. Yeah, you're right. How do you kind of be appropriate? It's reading the room, really. I don't need to use dirty words. I could say things without dirty words that are far dirtier. But I have respect for my crowd here. And it got any young people there. I want people to see you can be funny and hang out and have a good time and talk about stuff and make some jokes and sing some songs and play some guitar and have a good time. You don't need to be on the drugs and the alcohol and all that. You can have a good time on the natural. I just happen to be enhanced. That's the word that I'm going to use. I live an enhanced life, an enhanced lifestyle. Makes me feel a lot of things in the universe. My connectivity to everything. My presence in the moment. The consideration of the epic infiniteness of the past and how gone it is, and the future being not something you can predict. And really, it's like Aristotle said, how thick is the present? We're caught between things that don't exist anymore and things that haven't existed yet. How wide is that moment? Am I blowing your mind right now? I'm trying to do it. Just scrape your medulla oblongata. Better than a labia oblongata. I tell you what, so I'm got to go do some things here, going to record some music and stuff, and I'm always working on some things. Working on a sick video for a new song that, if I could pull this off, you're going to see some stuff out of old Beau Nair here. Yes, you will. In the meantime, y'all, hit beaunair.com. Check out, I got some t-shirts and mugs and stuff. You want to support my cause here, and you can stream all my records anywhere music is streamed or downloaded. Hey, do people still download stuff, or you just streaming it? I also like to give a shout out to Aerosmith. Many years of service to rock and roll, hanging up the hat and taking it out from the touring stage. Hope Steven Tyler finds a way to communicate his gifts with the world again. Y'all, be good to yourselves, all right? Take good care of yourselves and spread my music everywhere, especially to unsuspecting people that have no idea of the degradation you're going to unleash in their direction. The louder and more public, the better. I dare you. Put it on video. Send it my way. I'll repost it all over the place. I promise. I'm Beau Nair. Woo, I love y'all. Stick tight. I'll see you tonight.